Welcome to another episode of Opinionated Off Topic. We got our boy Brandon over here. Haven't seen him in a while. This is a good friend, growing up, childhood friend. We also got Carlos, our co-host, as always. We just wanted to say a special thank you to everybody that's been here. Through the month of July, y'all been going crazy. We've had probably our best month ever on YouTube, so keep running up the numbers. We appreciate all the love and support. Without further ado, we're going to get into Real Chance Beats, his story, what he does for a living, and his background. So.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for taking time out your day.
Appreciate you having me.
Of course. So same thing with everybody. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you started, where you grew up, all that good stuff.
Grew up in Pflugerville. Started making beats like junior year maybe, sophomore year.
High school?
High school, yeah. And after high school, just kept going at it and kept building, and now that's how I make my living.
Before, I guess, the beats and before high school, when growing up, did you play any sports? Did you have any other hobbies, or is it just always been
skateboarding, football, BMX, boxing for a little bit? It was a lot of stuff.
Yeah. What was your favorite thing to do?
Definitely football.
Football.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I need a little honey badger right there for real. Back in the gap.
You played with because off camera you said NZA. You played with NZA too?
I did.
Yeah. Fuck. Everybody played with NZA.
Everyone.
Did you?
No, I didn't play NZA. It was like NZA, Pflugerville Hawks. It was like the two squads. I played Pop Warner actually, which normally a lot of kids from Pop Warner aren't like the best because it's like weight limit. But I played Pop Warner.
That explains why you suck.
Stop.
Was NZA in Pflugerville? Were they Pflugerville based or no?
Yeah.
Because Justin Gamble and all them played
Everyone, bro.
Pflugerville Hawks.
Yeah. Albert played NZA. Samaje probably did. Everyone played that.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, because I didn't start playing football till late. Basically, I played 1 year of tackle when I was younger, but then I just wanted to do baseball, and then I got back into it in like 7th grade when middle school was. Did you go to Parkrest?
Yeah.
Did you play football at Parkrest?
Yeah.
I was only there for 1 year, so because I was at
You 6th grade, right?
no 7th grade. I was at Hopewell, which is a school in Round Rock. Parkrest, Hopewell. So I went 6th and 8th at Hopewell and 7th at Parkrest. I don't know why I left, but I did.
Point too.
Yeah, then I went to Stony Point.
About it, I don't remember you.
Yeah.
A lot of people
didn't know I went to I only went there one year, but a lot of people didn't know I went to Parkrest. But that's crazy because I know you played football in high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I didn't because somebody else went to Parkrest. I was like, you went to Parkrest? But I was only there for 1 year. But what position did you play?
In middle school?
Yeah.
I think tailback and safety.
In high school?
Tailback and safety.
Tailback and safety?
Yeah.
No.
Shouldn't change.
No.
So growing up, did you like listening to, was like music just like an outlet for you or?
Yeah, at that time it was mostly rock, but yeah, I love music. Like before the games, my dad would blast it in the car and stuff. So yeah.
And that was mainly rock, and now you do mainly rap.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Like, what was it? Where'd that transition
really
come from?
Remember where it happened? I just know it was kind of gradual until like the bass, I guess, just started getting to me. That was like my favorite part about it. So
hearing those 808s and stuff for the first
I'd
time,
be in the
some
shower
nice speakers,
making noises and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you started your sophomore year?
I think so. When I was like 15.
What even like got you into like? Did you just pick up a laptop and like, damn, try this?
I was listening to this dude Dre's beats on YouTube, and his beats were like that Waka Flocka. You know, that was like big at the time, that trap sound.
Yeah.
And eventually, I was just like, man, I could do this. So, yeah.
Where'd you start on, Garage?
No, I started on FL Studio.
FL Studio.
Yeah, I'm still on.
You're still on it? Have you branched out to anything else?
No, besides like recording, I've tried Pro Tools.
Pro Tools.
Yeah.
Because for the recording we use Logic Pro. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people use 3 big ones like Logic Pro, Ableton, and
Fruity
FL.
Loops.
Yeah.
Fruity Loops is another big one.
So I guess you're on the same platform. I feel like that's kind of how it is for every producer. Like they start on one and they get familiar with everything within it, so it's like there's no reason to really leave. Like, do you have all the tools you need in there, or do you think like the other ones have more? Maybe, I don't know, like more to offer you.
As far as like other programs,
yeah, just like do you think the other programs would like have more tools for you to utilize, like other, maybe, I don't know, sounds, drums, instruments?
Maybe from what I've like experienced and from what I've heard, they all kind of do the same thing for the most part. Just how you use it, I guess. Like the mapping or organization of it is probably the difference.
Someone says like, or I remember someone saying like, Fruity Loops, it's like less to get to stuff, but like Logic Pro, it's like you got to do all this to do what you can do with Fruity Loops with like 2 or 3 clicks or something. I've heard something like that, but I don't know.
I mean, Fruity Loops, it seems like you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
And that's what like all the Atlanta rappers, they like Fruity Loops and all
They
that.
use that.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
You know what Metro uses?
I'm not sure.
FL.
He uses FL because I know it's not Logic because he was sponsored by Razer. I don't know if he still is.
Weezy out of here, I think, uses like Fruity Loops, and there's a lot of I don't know. This is what I've heard though, but
okay,
that's lit.
What when you're started making them, how long did it take you to put like your first like actual real beat together?
I don't know. I made a lot. I made a lot until I just made one day that like I guess it made sense. Like I could hear this being a song, so I was like, that's my first beat. But I don't know. I probably made a good 100.
Because it's probably not easy when you first start.
Nah, I was confused as hell.
Yeah, you just putting shit together, seeing if shit works. Yeah. And then how long did it take you to like you, besides like your close friends or family members, to like show somebody, or even your close friends or family members?
I was showing everybody everything right off the
the
bat.
rip.
Yeah. Even if I knew it sounded bad, just to get some feedback and stuff. I was just excited to like have a sound coming out that I made. It didn't really matter what it sounded like. I was just like, damn, this is cool.
Because I know some people are like nervous to like show them like, damn, I don't want them to think this sucks or whatnot. Because I mean, it is nerve wracking. Because like even when we first started, like it's like, damn. Kind of like you got a camera right there, right in front of you.
Bro, even just like watching back at those, it's just like, wow, we're confident enough to put this out. Then like, shit, we shouldn't be scared of nothing now.
Facts.
Oh yeah,
facts.
I got you.
Yeah, and we had another guest on. He wasn't nervous to like tell his family he was making music or show his friends because he just subconsciously you just don't want people like, oh, that's not that good, or a lot of you, oh yeah, it's good, but not actually rock with it.
Yeah.
So sometimes it is hard for people to just tell people because like obviously you want good feedback, you want them to actually think it's good and whatnot. But I didn't even know you started making beats until after high school. I didn't know you were even doing it in high school.
Yeah. Really, I think I want to say I started music in general from I was rapping at first.
Yeah.
And y'all know who's K Fresco now?
Who is that? Like, who was that before, I guess?
Rafe.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I was like hitting him up to get features and stuff because he had like the cleanest sound at the time. My songs were terrible. Like I was putting them on Facebook, but my voice was like so high pitched and stuff. I sounded like a little kid. So I was like, this just don't sound right. So I think that's kind of where I went like the beat route because I knew like I was still posting it. I didn't really care, but I just knew that it wasn't it. So I was like, at least I can make beats. But once I started making beats, I was like, yeah, this is like way different.
Yeah.
What would you rather do? If you could do both, if you had the ability to do both, what would you rather do?
Definitely beats.
Beats?
Yeah, I like how you just like put it's like the it's like the slab to a house, you know, you can't have like a great song without that
for
beat.
sure. And
go ahead.
The nowadays, like a lot of Metro, I think Metro had tweeted it. He was like a lot of y'all's favorite, y'all like a lot of these favorite artists because of the producers. Like y'all should be giving these producers the credit. Cause I mean, a lot of the times you'll just hear, like you said, the beat will come on, and you're going to be already in tune, locked into the song. And a person really probably doesn't rap that well or isn't saying anything, but you're like, oh, it's a decent song because the beat's knocking. You know what I mean? So that I feel like the producers definitely like they don't get that shine now that I feel like they do, but you know.
Yeah, they're definitely getting their shine now.
Yeah, it's I'm one of the few people. It's different for me because I like lyrics, so I listen more of the lyrics than beat. But majority of people will like a song because of the beat rather than the lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, and for me, I feel like that's how Travis is. Because like if you actually like listen, it's like his lyrics.
I mean, his sound is just. I think that's like.
Yeah, that's
it's
another.
so
Yeah,
different.
it's
Yeah,
different.
that too.
His production and engineering, whoever does his stuff is crazy.
I know he works with Mike Dean a lot. That's the only person I know. Maybe Kanye.
Mike Dean, he does a lot of stuff himself too. Travis. Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's just like differences. Like you can have a good song, but I don't know. I feel like for me, like how you like lyrics, for me, it's like it's both. Because at the end of the day, like the song needs to have some replay value, and I feel like beats are subjective because like some people think like trap beats are like the only thing that sounds good, which is false to me because you got people like Harry Fraud and like Static Selecta. They make like more old school beats, like use samples, like they're like a little more mellow, chill. Like those still sound good to me, but like you put that on for someone, they're like, oh, this isn't knocking because it doesn't have the hard 808 or things like that. So
yeah, I definitely feel you with that.
What? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I still love the lyrical songs and stuff. I have no problem with those.
I don't know. That's just what I cater to. I've always just catered to that. That's always what I've liked more. I don't dislike like non-lyric stuff, but that's just the majority of more of what I listen to is that. I don't know. I mean, we all have our own opinions. I just think it's better music. That's just me. But what's the process like of starting a beat, making a beat, or if an artist hits you up, like how do you go about? Say it's your first time working with them. How do you go about like making a beat? Do you make them like 6 different beats, or like how does all that work?
It depends. Like if they already got music out, then you could just listen to that and kind of go off of it, or you just ask them like what they're looking for, like something faster, slower, like sad, something that's like darker or something.
Yeah.
And then I mean you make them a pack, or if you have some beats like that, whatever. But you just put stuff together off of what they're wanting from their sound, or if, like I said, if they have music out, you just go off of that.
A lot of times, I guess when you do that, or is it like more like through text or like virtual, or are they like coming in the studio and like listening to that with you live and like having that live feedback, or is it just like a mixture of both?
Yeah, it's a mixture of a lot of stuff. FaceTimes, DMing, phone calls, and in the studio too. I like in the studio because like if you're like getting so far or something and they're like, oh, change this or change that, you just do it right then and there. Plus y'all can vibe off each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. How long does it typically take to make a beat?
It depends. Anywhere from like, if you're really piecing it together, I mean, it could take a long time. Like, to me, 30 minutes is a long time.
Okay.
I put most of mine together in like 5-10 minutes.
Okay. So have you seen the Cave, like Kenny Beats, like the Cave, like he has those people come into, basically like they come into a studio, any rapper, like he's had Doja Cat, Maxo, like a whole bunch of variety, but they come into a studio and he'll make a beat from scratch in 10 minutes. Like he'll time himself, and then whatever he makes, they freestyle it to it. Like, do you think?
I haven't seen.
Yeah, you should check it out. Like, it's pretty cool. Like,
it's dope.
It's just like there's some cool stuff you can just do, like stuff like that.
It's just crazy because like they just come in like 10 minutes, bam.
Yeah.
Same thing with Dreamville when they made that the last album, Revenge of the Dreamers 3. They did all that in 10 days. It's like 30 songs.
Damn, that sounds fun.
They all just went to this house, and then it was
they were locked in.
Yeah, they were locked in, and like you had to like bust your ass because if you didn't write a verse, you weren't getting on the track. Like that's how it was.
And even probably for producing, like I can only imagine having that many musical people in there. It's just like everyone's gonna want to touch the track, but you got to kind of like essentially assert yourself and bully someone out. Like, hey, I'm gonna get on this. You know what I mean? So Yeah. I think that's good though, because it's like it's breeding that competition, and then like people that are passive, like you get left out on that, and like damn, like I should have been more aggressive. So like the next opportunity comes, you're ready.
Yeah, because I mean it's 10 days. Like how long does it take? I guess we'll use Jamie for example. For you to make a beat, for him to write the lyrics, how long does that typically take? And to master it and all that, start to finish.
Let's say there was like nothing even imagined yet, and we say like let's make a song. If I make the beat and let's just say 10 minutes, and then he writes for 10 minutes, and then we record for 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then to master it and all that.
Yeah. I mean, we pick it apart for a couple of days, so. But if we just sit there 5-10 minutes on that, so yeah, anywhere around 30.
That's pretty 40. Crazy though that he's like writing lyrics that quick too, because I feel like the beat construction is hard, but I feel like with the lyrics is just like, unless you're freestyling it obviously, but like I don't know, I feel like writing is such a like, I feel like you either have it right away or like you're like, oh, I'm gonna write a little bit, and then you like go walk or something, and it's like, oh, you see something like, oh, that gives me I don't know, but that's crazy that y'all are pitting songs together that quickly. Yeah. A
lot of times he'll just have stuff written that he was either listening to some beats or just sitting there writing, and he just has something written. I'll have some beats made. We show up. By the time we set everything up, it'll be like 5 minutes of recording, and we got a song.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's quick.
Yeah.
That's nice too. You're just like
in
and out. Yeah. So you know how like writers have writer's block? Is there like a producer block?
Yeah, it's called beat block.
Beat block?
Yeah, beat block. Yeah.
You just can't like. You just can't think of anything? You just can't like you hear something, you just can't put something else with it?
For me, I feel like most of my beat block is where I have like way too many ideas coming at once, and I like can't figure out where I'm going with the beat. So like if I try to save it and go to the next one, it just kind of happens again. But for the most part, I've made so many beats for so long, there's not really a time that I sit down and like scrap something. I don't know the last time I just scrapped the beat, just because I know patterns and stuff like that. So it's a lot less now. But I've had beat block a lot of times in the past.
What'd you do? Because one of our buddies, once he's done making a song, he'll like walk away for like dinner or whatever and come back and like listen to it because you keep hearing it over and over and over and over and over and like nothing's really changing. Then you walk away, come back, listen to it again, then like, okay, this is wrong. Yeah. So what do you do?
I usually make my beats at night. So say if I make like 5 to 10 beats, then by the time I finish them, I forgot what the first one sounds like. So if I go back to the first one and play them all through, that kind of helps. But then if I wake up the next morning, that's the whole different experience. You're like, everything sounds different. So I guess that's whenever you kind of break down like stuff. You know, like you probably were trying to level an 808 or something and couldn't tell if it was too loud or too quiet. Listen to it in the morning, and you're like, you got an idea.
Do you have your own studio, or you do it in your room or house, whatever?
In my room.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's studios I go to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are those? Do you have like the Audioteca or audio? What's that brand called?
Audioteca or
maybe
something.
It's like the speakers with the yellow silicone in the middle. Do you use those?
Rockets. KRK Rockets. I know those, but I have KRK Rockets and Yamaha HS5s.
Okay, and then when you make a beat, do you play through there, or do you have headphones on?
Through those.
Yeah.
Sometimes with headphones.
Yeah. I feel like, I guess when you're like, maybe it's different for like an album, but like one of my friends, like since the deal I was telling you about, my boy Cayman, like he'll make his album or whatever he's making, if it's a song, he'll listen to it through his AirPods, through his phone out loud. He'll put it on some speakers. And he'll get in the car and play it. Yep. Like he plays it in every environment. So I feel like, have you ever done that, or do you just kind of just like, it sounds good right now? Like I feel like it'll sound good on anything else.
No, I definitely do that, especially like off an iPhone, because everyone play. You know, like I feel like the iPhone or just a phone and in your car is like the two places you have to play it. like anything, because everyone's playing music in their car and everyone's like playing something off their phone, like if they're cooking or working out or something. So I feel like those are the two like universal ways, I guess.
Okay,
that's smart.
Yeah,
that's really smart. So we watch. Well, they watch a lot of YouTube, but we'll see like Turbo. It's Turbo, right? As a vlog.
yeah. He had that little vlog series.
Yeah.
And
they're up at wee hours of the day. What is your schedule like? Is it like that?
Recently I haven't been to the studio too much, but as far as like when we stay up and stuff, there's been plenty of overnighters, like plenty of them, up till the sun's coming up, sleep maybe a couple hours, or like if we go to Houston, might be up a couple days.
So is it really like that, the lifestyle?
Oh yeah,
it just doesn't stop.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really like that when people say like all night and all that. Yeah, like till the sun comes up. Definitely.
I guess it's easy to do that because I mean you're in a closed, confined space. It's dark. You can't see outside, so you don't know like if it's unless you look at your phone, you don't know if it's like daytime or nighttime. And you're probably just head down grinding too.
And everyone's just vibing. I feel like normally it's probably like a lot of artists or a lot of producers, or this is a whole team in there, so everyone's just like vibing. Music sounds good. And it's just like, why not stop? Like, why are we stopping? Like, let's keep going, you know?
Creativity in the air. I feel like at night, it's just different. And, like, the farther you get into the night, as long as you have, like, a little bit of energy. I also feel like whenever you, like, you have that tired energy, if that makes sense, like, that's what really helps. Because, like, you're so relaxed, but you're so creative, like, into it and stuff. I think that's why a lot happens at night.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Who are like some of the bigger? Have you worked with like I guess big artists, or do you have bigger artists that you work with?
I've worked with Nephew from Atlanta. Big K Beezy. I'm not sure if y'all know these names.
Definitely, I'm gonna check them out though.
He would know.
I might know some people, but I might not too. So yeah.
I haven't worked with too many big people yet, but I got a few coming. Oh, yeah. I got one coming that I don't want to say yet.
Okay.
My biggest one yet, but it's coming out soon.
Oh yeah, that's lit.
That's dope. Yeah. Do you specialize in a certain style?
Me?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, people always ask for certain styles, but I make everything. Like
everything.
R&B. I even tapped into EDM.
Really?
Yeah, so I've been thinking about going that route, honestly.
Really? Yeah. Would you want to do like sets? Like, would you want to be like a DJ? Yeah. Like, the one I like really mess with is like Alice Wonderland, like her. Mm-hmm. Like, would you be like that? Essentially,
yeah, like at raves, festivals. And,
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, I went to a couple, and it's just different. It's just different.
Yeah, the energy, and then like the rave energy. Like, I've never been to a rave, and I do want to go, but like, everyone like helps each other out. It's not like it's chaotic, but it's like controlled chaos is what it looks like, or what I've heard too.
I mean, it's just a lot of people. I don't even feel like it's chaotic. Like, when it's just a lot of people. Like, what happens at Rolling Loud and stuff, from what I've seen and heard, is like nothing like that. It's just as many people for the Wakanda, but nah, it's just different. Like, everyone you come across is so nice. Everyone's.
I also feel like with like Rolling Loud, it's the environment as well.
Those crowds,
the substance that's getting rapped about, and like obviously that type of people is gonna be there too.
And it's in Miami, like come on,
and it's in Miami.
Like, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say with EDM. I feel like a lot of the songs don't even have lyrics. You know, it's just so universal. So you could be in China listening to it. You know, Switzerland. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you completely scrap rap and just go straight EDM?
No. I've thought about like going by a different name for like the DJing or EDM side, but I'm not sure yet. I'm sitting on like 20 plus songs, so I guess if I make up my mind.
Wait, would you go to a concert or a festival for EDM?
Would I?
No. Did you go to a concert or a festival?
Festival, 2 of them. I think 2.
Yeah, and then you just were there, and that's what got you into it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crazy. That's what Albert said about like how he got in EDM with like shooting Odessa and stuff. He was just like, yeah, like that's why I like it. Because I mean, for me, I don't really like the genre, but I definitely feel like it is different when you go to like something like that.
Bro,
like you have a different appreciation for it.
Trust me, it's way like my friends. I came across like this different friend group in 2018, and that was like their thing. They kept bringing it up, and I was still just like into my beats, like not really hearing them.
Yeah.
And they found some rave in December, and it was cold as hell. But yeah, so we went. And, like, it was cool, but they had, like, this little room where a DJ was in there with lasers and stuff. And I'm seeing how people are just, like, not caring, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, you walk past someone,
shuffling
like,
and stuff.
They're, like, doing this with their fingers and stuff. Like, you know, just, like, no one was aggressive or nothing.
Yeah.
So then we had, like, a year or two later, we went to this festival called Freaky Deaky. Bro, that was the game changer. Like, thousands of people seeing Martin Garrix and stuff. Because after a while, I had gotten into a couple artists, and Martin Garrix was like my dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When I saw that, I was just like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Can we cuss on here?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, you say you say whatever you want. When you went in December, was everybody still like shirtless and everything? When it was cold as hell?
Nah.
Because like that's like I know like well, I think Freaky Deaky's in like a warmer weather, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's like has their shirt off or wearing some kind of weird thing, and
that was definitely the full rave festival experience.
What's the other one called? Like Ubi
Doobie
or whatever. Have you heard that?
That's
one?
like another.
It's
big
like
one.
in Dallas. That's the one that Josh be trying to get me to go to all the time.
Yeah, I just know Freaky Deaky and Ubi Doobie.
Yeah,
but I every time I think of EDM, I just think of Rose Room, and I hate Rose Room. And like that's like that's just what I imagine. I'm like I can't do this.
But I feel like the reason why we hate Rose Room, one is probably the music, but I think it's just because it's too loud.
It's loud
like
as hell
you can't,
in there, bro.
Like it's overly loud. Like it's overpowering. Like you can't hear anything, and then like you're in a confined space, so the music is bouncing off the walls, and then like there's just that smoke everywhere. Like it definitely sounds probably way better at concerts open. Like it's just gonna flow through the crowd. Like that's probably why we hate it so much too. I hate going to that club
because like I mean that's just that's what like turns me off from that kind of music. But then Albert will like show us like Odessa, and I like that. And I think I liked it because it's softer. It's not as like hard as like what they play or what they would play. Probably
that's the Forza music right there, Odessa. Like that's like on that type of stuff.
I'd rather like listen to the softer kind because I like lo-fi. Do you know what lo-fi is? I'll throw lo-fi on and just listen to that all day, and that's kind of what Odessa is in a way. So that's kind of what I like more rather than like what Rose Room or Freaky Deaky, because that's just too much for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they play at Rose Room.
Probably what you heard at, probably what I would probably like it better too if it was like a set like they had at
like a certain they probably I don't know why they don't do that. I feel like
they make the money too.
Exactly,
but
that'd be
I feel like that
Rose Room is a club though.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's probably why.
I don't really see how that would work in a club.
Well, so where they have it is like it's a bar, and then it's like I think the DJ is behind the bar where nobody can get to. So
he's like in a
he's
like in a tucked away in like a section essentially. Like
and
where
then the
a section
whole
would be.
bottom floor is nothing but like space for like people dancing. Then the whole top floor as well. It's like a little squared rectangle.
So there's
like a VIP room and then space you can walk around, and then it leads outside to go to 77.
Yeah, 77 and Rose Room connects, and then there's 3 bars in Rose Room. There's 2 downstairs, and then there's 1 up top in the corner, and then on the other corner it's like all sections, like at the top, and there's some section at the bottom, but the DJ is like tucked away. But I feel like I don't know why, because there's other clubs like if you go to like I don't know like Vegas or like LA or New York, there's like they'll have like a set.
Those are club names.
No. Cities.
But like you'll have like set DJs, like there'll be like or like a set. Like they'll have like, for example, like if you were like Real Chance is performing from 8 to like 2 at this club, like they have a set there. I feel like it would be better. Like I don't know why.
I feel like Austin's getting big enough to where they could do that.
Because if they had like Steve, obviously they'd probably charge a cover. But I mean, I'd probably be willing to pay $20 to $30 to go see someone perform all night, as opposed to just hearing like random ass like DJ music, and it's just like not the same as a set.
Yeah. And like I said, I'd probably like it more if there was a set, because like I feel like that set also gives you the experience of the festival you're at or the experience of that music
well,
as well.
That's how it was too when I went to Mayfair recently, and it wasn't EDM, but what's his name? Chase B was there, and he was doing his set, and it was just like the DJ before was going crazy, but it was like cool because it was like an actual set, and this is like someone who's really DJing and is like good at their craft. So I just feel like definitely like what you said with Austin, there just should be more stuff like that. I feel like in the clubs, I think that'd be better. Yeah. For some of them, but
is that any motivation for you that there's like no Austin, like not necessarily no famous people, no music famous people, I should say.
There is, but they're not like massive we would think. Like there's no, I feel like there's no, that to our knowledge, there's no like Metro from here or like someone in that lane like that's that massive. Like yeah, I guess is that like motivation to like, do you want to be that person out of Austin? I feel like you already are.
Sure with the beats.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we got Quinn NFN.
Yeah.
He's probably the biggest one right now. Mm-hmm. But
that's who he came back to Austin and like does a lot of local stuff too, right? Is what I've heard or something. Remember Noah North too? That's like another artist from here.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I think in high school he had a big song.
Yeah.
I haven't kept up with him.
Yeah, neither have I.
I've never listened. I know who he is. I just never listened to his music.
Yeah,
I think he's from like the Figueroa Round Rock area too. There's a lot of people that follow him that we know.
I think he had got like a big YouTube page to post his song or something. All I know is it did millions of views.
Yeah, it went crazy.
Yeah.
One day. Mm-hmm. You post on YouTube?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, that's actually like how I like reached back out to him because he like just hit 12K. Congrats again.
Oh yeah, that's right. You just sent it to me. Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So
congrats.
I guess how long?
It's not easy. I know that.
No,
bro.
We know that is not easy.
How long have you been posting beats on YouTube?
Since late 2019, so a little over 2 years.
That's not too bad, bro. Like that's crazy. That's real. That's good. Mm-hmm. That's real good. Did you post like how often do you post on there?
Every single day. Every single day. Yeah.
You just got a catalog. You just like.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I make a bunch of beats a day, so I just kind of pick one and post it.
What's the most? I guess like what's the average amount of beats you think you make in a day?
At least 5.
Okay.
3 to 5. Like a bad day, 5.
What's the what was I gonna ask? I forgot my question. But oh, that's what it was. Is all your stuff was any of your stuff DMCA free or no?
DMCA?
Yeah. So like if we take 21 Savage like beat or song and we put it in our video, we'll get hit with the copyright. Mm-hmm. If we take like there's an artist that we like from Lo-Fi, his name's Lakey Inspired. Some of his stuff he'll like have regular beats, and then you have like DMCA beats where if we use those DMCA beats we won't get copyright, but his regular beats we will get copyright.
Yeah, I have some beats that are copyrighted.
Yeah, the other ones like people could use.
Yeah, there's like for the most part, if you don't buy a beat, then like you could use it for promotional use, like. But if you're making money off of it, then that's a different story.
How do they like, or how does it like get tracked? I guess like if someone's like you put all these beats online and then people are just taking them and like I don't know making songs or whatever. Like, is there any way to like track that?
I mean, if the beat is copyrighted, then I use this website called Repost Network, and they'll copyright theirs.
Okay.
Or I'll get a notification and stuff.
Okay.
But I mean, there's a lot of music out there to my beats that like I'll just type in my name like produced by and I'll find all kind of songs. But then it makes me think like how many songs are out there that I don't have credit for. So it's probably tons.
Yeah. No, for real though.
Yeah, I guess at that point you just gotta like catch something that's like big enough that's worth going after. I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
What would be worth going after for you? Like a song with how many views or listens?
I mean, definitely 1 million.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
for sure. If we're pushing 1 million, yeah, we got to.
Doing something, right?
Yeah.
Because probably the main reason they listen to it is because of you.
Yeah, that's at least 50% of the reason why. Would you work with someone like that? Like if they like took your beat and like they're going crazy and then you reach out to them and like would you like try and work with them? Because obviously like they're doing something good too to like make the song do well. would you like work with that person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no harm.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
And if the song is good too, yeah, you know, potential work with the artists in the future too. So yeah.
Do you stream on Twitch?
No,
No,
I've been thinking about it though. I made a Twitch, but I haven't done it.
You should do it. Especially like, bro, especially like in the evening, like a good like time when everyone's like off work. You're already probably making beats anyways. Just like to maximize your time. Like, I would just literally set it up because you like he's on Twitch more than me, but you can get on there and do anything, like stream anything. So
they have a category for music.
Yeah, and you could just like get your name out there and just make money on the side. Like you become affiliate or whatever, and people are subbing to you and like they're just watching you literally make beats and you just interact with the chat and stuff. I feel like I feel like it's essentially DJing, but you wouldn't be DJing. You would just be literally constructing beats, and people would just be like vibing with you in their type shit.
Because I mean, there's people who'll probably make beats as well, go in there and see if they can learn anything, or hey, try this, see if that works, stuff like that.
Yeah,
too.
I've watched a few producers on.
Yeah,
that,
so you've seen what it's like. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I know T-Pain does it, and there's this other dude. He's his room is just nothing but music stuff. I don't.
Tory Lane streams a decent amount.
Yeah, Tory Lane, he's on Twitch and he streams him and recording his songs.
Oh
Yeah.
That's
Which you think he'll get more views than what he gets, but he doesn't get that many. He only
well, it depends on the process because people probably like don't realize that there's actual time going into it. It's not like you just step in the booth and one spit and you're done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, if I would for sure sub to you on Twitch if you made a Twitch and
for sure watch
that's like my TV because like their TV's YouTube, my TV's like Twitch. I'm always on Twitch just watching random shit or my like favorite streamers. But no, you should. There's the way because when we had DJ Hella Yellow on, he does it to where he streams to everything: YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, Instagram Live, and some other things I ain't even heard of.
Like all at once or something.
All at once, yeah. He said it does get hard sometimes trying to interact with the chat because it's all one. So you don't know, like, so it just going. Rather if you just did Twitch, it'll just be one chat.
Yeah. So like the big thing now with producers is like producer tags and stuff like that. What is like your producer tag and like, how do you think that like helps like the producer, I guess, like on a song or something like that?
Well, mine is Say Chance FB all the way retarded.
Okay. Is that like your voice on the song, like, or you did like something?
It's 504 J Jug.
Okay.
It's old.
With Jamie.
Made that back in like 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, we were in the studio and I don't know if he said it on the song or something. I can't remember, but I just know that I told him to say it again or whatever. We just stuck with that. So,
Oh yeah, that's clean.
Yeah.
But I think it's like brands, like you could be like Adidas, Nike, or like Gucci, Louis. I feel like that's kind of what those tags do.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you hear like, if Young Metro don't, then you know the beat's gonna be fire. You know you're probably gonna like the song.
Take heat. Like anybody that all these dudes now, like you're just like, it's like a hook. It's gonna pull you in. You're just like, all right, I know what I'm getting. Type deal.
And it also sounds nice with the song. Like whatever moment they put it in, it also like goes with the song.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
So that's what like makes it dope. Because I mean, like Turbos, run that shit back. Like that shit's live.
Yeah.
I don't know. Producer tags are live.
Mm-hmm.
They're more common now because
Everyone does it.
everyone
now.
does it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who did it back in the day.
Shit, I don't know.
Just the Empire. It's the only thing I think of.
Yeah, I mean, or you kind of knew when what's his name? Like, I feel like it was different back in the day because you had more like DJs like doing like production. So like DJ Drama, like he would just talk or like those people. Like I feel like that was like the producer tag back then, like with all the mixtapes and stuff. And now it's like transformed into these rappers saying like Kodak will say something for Metro, like Young Thug, like Future, like all these rappers are saying like the producer tag, even if they're not even on that song. You'll hear like Future say the producer tag or whatever. So,
How much do you think that helped the producing game?
What?
How much do you think that helped the producing game?
Big time. Yeah, like I said, it was, it's like a brand and it helps get your credit. So like if your name isn't in the title of the song, if people know that tag, then yeah, and it helps build your own fan base. I feel like a while back, like years ago, like producers didn't really have a fan base or anything. It was kind of like word of mouth. like you had to find out who made this beat, and it probably went through like studios or something like that to find out. But now, you know, you could type in someone's tag on YouTube and they'll pop up or something. So I think it helped a lot.
Do producers they go through I can't think right now. Contracts too, like artists.
Yeah, like for
like is Metro tied with anybody? Is he like an independent and like you just like the rappers just pay him? That's how he makes his money.
Oh yeah, like you sign up for like BMI or ASCAP or something to get paid, but yeah, there's like paperwork in it, but you don't have to be like under a label or nothing.
Label, that's what I was thinking of.
That's nice. And so like, is it like you always hear like artists or like Gucci will joke around, be like, it's $1 million for a feature, like type stuff. So I feel like it's kind of the same thing with like a producer, like. Maybe not there probably is beats that are like worth it, obviously $1 million, but I bet they either like if that's the homie, they're probably like, oh yeah, let's just work on it together. Or if it's just like some random person, like a random small artist that hits a Metro, he's on charge them type deal, just because he knows that's gonna make that person's song you listen to because it's him, you know. So I guess saying that, is there any like small artists from the area or wherever that like hits you up, and I guess like how do you go with like that, like the pricing, and like what do you what's your motto, kind of like how do you just gauge it?
You said what artists around here like
just in general, I guess like someone that hits you up that may not be like you might not know at all and they're small, or like someone that's bigger and they want to work with you. Like how do you like work out, I guess, like deals and stuff? Like what are you gonna like I don't know, I guess like kind of that lane.
I mean, it all kind of depends, like how you said, like whether you know them, how much you know them, if you work together for a while and stuff. But there's a lot of artists, so it depends. Like I sell all my beats, but as far as like how much work we do and stuff, I really work with everyone, but I mean,
you don't have like I'm pretty sure you have like a priority, like this person's either bigger or I do more stuff with them, so like kind of like a weight thing. Do you like make people wait, or you just have so much stuff already, you just like you can pick from this, or like I'll send you these?
Oh yeah, I mean, I got tons of beats that I could like send or just play in the studio, but I work with everyone. I mean, unless it's like I see more promotion in it or something. You know, you might want to like get to it a little faster, or like make some, I don't know. Like I just work a lot.
You just get to it.
Yeah, I don't really freak out like if it's someone bigger, like someone smaller. If they're making good music, then I don't care if they got 20 followers, you know. Yeah.
What if the music's not good? Are you still gonna work? Or obviously you have a part in making the music, but what if like you have this fire beat and someone gets on and you're just like, man, this shit's trash. Like how do you go about that? Like what do you do? Or have you been in that? I'm sure you've been in that situation before. But
I mean, a lot of times, I don't want to say that. But I mean, there's like times like you'll hear a song, and if it's like just bad, at least to my ear, because you gotta think about it. Like, there's some songs out there that are doing 100 million views, and you're like, what the hell is this? Yeah. So you can't always just go off of your ear. But I mean, if it is something that I'm just like, nah, like, I mean, I would just tell them, you know, I'm not just gonna. Yeah.
You'd be like, nah, this ain't it, bruh. Like,
it's like, I don't, you know, personally, I don't think it is, but if you like this song that much, then do your thing with it. Because, I mean, it's like Young Thug. When he first came out with that voice, everyone was like, Kodak. What the hell? But now, look at him.
Yeah, for sure. That is true. Like, these people just come out and it's like, I mean, that was me with like a lot of the mumble rappers. Like I was like, bro, I'm not listening to this. And like some of my favorite artists are mumble rappers, or they make that kind of music. So it's like you gotta give everything a chance, and then music just grows on you too. You know.
That's what I was gonna say.
What's mumble rapping?
Huh?
What's mumble rapping?
Bro, stop! You're not gonna make me do that again.
So if you had, I guess, the ability to work with any producer, like side by side, who would it be?
number one got to be Zaytoven.
Zaytoven.
Yeah, I've always looked up to him.
He's been in the game a while too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like basically invented the trap sound.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I really like him is because like the way he does everything, it's not too much to his beats, but what he does is what stands out so much. Like if that makes sense, like the little things make so much noise. And also he like puts gospel like church in it, but it's still like hard as hell. So yeah.
Who are some of your favorite artists you listen to? Or like, since you work with mainly rap, do you even listen to rap? Do you like you want to get away from it and hear some other stuff like EDM or lo-fi, or I don't know if you listen to country or R&B, stuff like that.
Rock. I know you said that earlier.
Yeah, I listen to everything. I mean, most of the time it's rap, but yeah, I listen to everything. Not so much country. There's like a couple songs, but I mean, I play my own beats in the car. I'll play songs that I got with people, anything.
Have you ever tried to get back on a beat?
I have a few songs. But
Yeah.
You had one song that I liked a lot, but you took it out. It was like your biggest song on YouTube. It had like 14,000 or some shit at one point. You know what I'm talking about? What song was
Is that the one he's at the pool?
I don't know what you were doing. It was a music video, though. You shot a music video. It was on YouTube. It was a while ago. You took it down, though. I tried to find it one time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was a long time
Yeah. That was like 2016, maybe 17.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember it, though.
Yeah.
Why'd you take it down?
Why did I? I don't know. I think like as time went on, remember how I told y'all like I didn't like my sound. Yeah, I guess like when my sound started progressing more, I just kind of look back at that like, nah. Like plus I didn't really feel like it was me, so I just took it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But you have music now?
Yeah, like some me music.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have one. It's on my Instagram. I put like a little snippet of it, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with it yet. But at the same time, I need to make up my mind because I got these EDM songs. I got a couple songs that I've sang or rapped on. So.
Well, it's nice because you're versatile. I mean, usually most people stick to like one thing, but you can make a lot of different things.
Yeah. And I feel like, I mean, you could just capitalize on anything, like just getting into that lane, like the EDM lane, like doing something like that or any of that stuff. Like, I feel like you could just be versatile. And they're like, damn, like I didn't even know he was making like all these like trap beats, you know? Like that's just that's cool that you can do that. I feel like a lot of people just can't do that. They just get stuck and they're just like, yeah, I'm just going to go with what works because it works, you know? But like, you seem to be like more creative than that. You want to try it and do other shit. So, oh yeah.
Go ahead. Are you gonna say anything? What's like the most time you spent with one artist? Like, I guess, have you produced a whole album, or is it like they'll go to you for a song, they'll go to somebody else for a song, or is it just mainly you or mainly the other person?
I've made a lot of mixtapes, like a lot of albums, a lot like this rapper from the city, Duda24. Me and him, I don't know how many songs we've made. Hundreds. I mean, hundreds. We got a lot of tapes out too. Jug, we have hundreds of songs, tapes out. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah,
I got a lot of stuff out. But as far as time spent with them,
yeah.
Oh, you couldn't even count that.
No.
Day and night for a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah. When y'all finish, well, I guess when you master it, do y'all always go to Houston? Because you mentioned Houston earlier. You go to the studio there.
No.
What are the reasons for that?
I got some people out there, like they own a studio and stuff like that. So really the experience, and there's some artists out there that I rock with. So
how does it work payment wise? Like, does the artist pay it and you go there, you pay it, and then the artist pays you for your time?
What's it go to
the
Houston?
studio? Yeah, the studio.
Or the studio?
Yeah.
Well, if it's like if we go to like a studio that isn't ours or whatever, then yeah, he'll pay. There'll be an engineer there, someone to record. so they pay them. Yeah.
Is it typically the artist, or y'all like 50-50?
For the studio time?
Yeah.
No, it's usually them.
Them?
Yeah.
Is it expensive?
It depends on who you go to, but I mean, there's a couple that I know of that are.
They get up there.
I mean, really good, like pricing wise for the studio quality and stuff. There's a lot in Austin. You just gotta find them.
What do they typically charge?
I don't know. The most recent one I went to, the studio was crazy, super nice. The quality was super nice. We were there for like 3 or 4 hours, and he charged them $100.
Oh, that's
not bad.
No.
Yeah.
What's the most they've been charged?
The most, when I went to Houston, this studio was charging like $150 an hour.
Sheesh.
God damn, those 2 hours are $300.
Yeah.
Might not even make that back on the song.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean
that's part of it, though, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, you think about it. If you really could just blow up too, like you could make something and spend a couple $100, and then like next thing you know, you're making like $100,000 off that album.
I mean, like Post Malone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was a single on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Like he probably just did that at the crib, you know. Like so.
Do you charge people to come over to your house?
I don't record in my house.
No.
We usually we have a couple houses that we'll like set it up at.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. Do you have any advice for people wanting to start making beats or having some trouble making beats or anything?
I mean, don't stop. Keep making them, but YouTube, that's how I learn.
Yeah.
Especially now, you can learn anything making beats on YouTube, like for making beats.
Have you posted a tutorial on YouTube for beats?
No.
Would you ever do it?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was about to ask you, I guess, like would you do any content creation with beats? Like, I guess since we told you about the cave and stuff, would you do something like that on your own? Like have just like an artist pull up on all the artists you work pull up with you, and y'all set up like a camera, and then just like, yeah, I'm gonna make this beat in 5 minutes, and you like freestyle. Like, would you ever like do that type of content on your YouTube too, as well as uploading beats and stuff? Would you ever do stuff like that? Yeah. IRL content, like little vlogs in the studio, the process, or like he said, tutorials to help people out type stuff?
Yeah, I could see myself doing all that, but for like 8 years, I never had like any type of fan base or anything, so I never even thought of that until like now. Once I passed like 10,000 subs, and I started realizing like I actually got some fans and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'll start doing that, because now I realize like interacting with people like means a lot. People value that a lot,
and then that also helps you get like, oh yeah, like it helps with just like connections, word of mouth, like all that stuff's important.
How long you been posting on YouTube? Yours was?
A little over 2.
How long did it take you to get monetized?
Maybe 1.
1 year? Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass, bro.
Yeah, we haven't made this.
1,000
Yeah.
subs.
Well, for us, it's I guess the subs is a lot, but the watch hours, 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like you probably didn't even notice, like, because you were just posting all the time, and it just happened. Yeah. You're like, probably got that email like, oh damn, I can start making money off of YouTube now. Yeah.
I mean, once it started getting close, I was like, damn, like
this is crazy.
It was shocking to me, because I didn't think I would ever get close to that. Like, I've had YouTubes before, but never did anything. So when I was getting close to 1,000, I was like, oh damn, I'm getting somewhere. Yeah. And as soon as it said like monetize stuff, I'm going through every video monetizing them. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
So you already got a check from YouTube?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's
I've been
nice.
getting money from them for over a year.
That's good. Oh yeah.
It's nice. Just a little extra bag.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's not bad.
Even if it's like, say, $500, it's still $500 you didn't have before, you know, or it's like $500 you can use towards new
additional
mic
stuff,
additional stuff,
time, like just paying for stuff,
and then like your I guess artist money that can be used to be saved, and you just use YouTube money for whatever. So it's always nice to have like that extra.
Yeah. It's exactly what happened whenever those checks were coming in. It was like something you don't expect, and especially because it's like all you're doing is posting stuff, and you're just getting a check.
And it takes probably 20 minutes out of your day for you to make that beat and then post it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, just that. Yeah, it's just the monetization. Like, man, one day.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, it's lit. It's cool.
But thank you for coming on. Thank you for taking time out your day. We appreciate it. I know everybody's busy. We all got our lives to live, and it means a lot for us for people to come out and take time out of their day. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, and it's cool to just reconnect. Like, it's been a while, but it's good to reconnect, kind of pick back up like we never left, and just cool to see, like I was telling you off mic, like everyone doing something creatively. Because I mean, it is crazy. Like, I know like so many people now that are just doing something that's just like not what you think they like. No, like not a 9 to 5. Like, it's what they want to do. It's like their passion. So it's cool to like connect and build that community, and everyone kind of like we all gotta start from somewhere, like just helping each other out. Like, it's a cool thing. It's beautiful. So
yeah, most definitely.
I like that you stuck with it too, because it's not easy to.
Bro, he had started. When we used to hang out all the time in high school. He was always, bro. He's been doing that. Like, been making beats, bro.
Yeah,
like,
Coach Herman even got on me about that back then.
For real?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone thought it was a joke back then in high school.
Why did he get on to you? Did you bring your laptop and you started making beats or what?
No, y'all remember? I think junior year I had tore my meniscus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he had told me, he was like, what, you quit football and you want to be a rapper now?
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. Like, little stuff like that sticks with me, and I was like, all right, show your ass.
Yeah, facts. I understand, bro.
Man, no reason to talk. That man sucks, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That man's horrible. Do you have anything?
No, that was it. That was a great pod, bro. Like, it was cool. Like, just to learn, because we've had a lot of artists on here, and then we had obviously DJ Hella Yella recently, but we haven't had like someone that's just like strictly beats. So like, kind of like hear that, like the behind the scenes, like the process, like all the additional stuff you do. It was like good insight and stuff. So yeah, it's cool.
And I hope we make a Twitch and do some content stuff, because there's a lot of content you could do.
Yeah, you could.
I just thought of an idea
you could really
that
go
you
crazy,
could do
bro, with the content.
I feel like it'd be a new trend or blow up or whatever. But yeah, I hope we do both of those.
I got all the websites or
you got all the tools.
Accounts, yeah. So I just gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything for us?
No, just appreciate you for having me.
Of course.
That's it from me.
Go ahead. Good sir.
Yeah, but if you guys know the whole shebang, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We've been going crazy. We plan on doing more off topics, obviously, the sports videos, obviously. And then when we don't have a guest, me and Carlos got something planned for that. Y'all stay tuned for that. But make sure you guys just keep supporting us. We're almost at 500 followers on Instagram, so get us there so we can do a giveaway, and just keep spreading the word of mouth. If you guys want to get on the podcast, you can always DM me or DM Opinionated or email us or anything. You can talk about anything. Just get on the podcast and have a good time and chop it up. But it's your boy Cam, Real Chance, and Carlos, and we'll catch you guys next episode. Peace.